It's banless season, and Konami's fucking your hole below the belt hard. Yes, that hole, the one in your ripped jeans, being the pocket where you keep your wallet, and they're taking your credit card and driving you into six-figure debt, where you're gonna have to sell your wife and next 12 kids into slavery at an oil refinery in Saudi Arabia in order to buy 3 copies of Dragoon just to finish X3 at your remote dual locals. But this isn't about that. This isn't about your crippling inability to play this game properly after 12 years of experience and you playing Dark Magician and you complaining that the new meta has ruined everything. It's actually your guys' shitty ban list takes on what should and shouldn't be in the game. I think the most egregious answer is Mystic Mine. Definitely that. So today at 11:41 p.m., I'm going to be explaining why Mystic Mine should be banned, and you all should stop whining about Stevie's little baby. He plays combo. He doesn't play control. Of course he wants Mystic Mine banned. I'll have you guys fucking know right now. I won this fucking regional top decking deck box by winning a regional of Mystic Mine. Not winning a regional, topping a regional of Mystic Mine. Why pink? It's because they ran out of fucking purple ones on that day. God damn it. So, the main 2 defenses I see for Mystic Mine is the first one is that it forces people to build their decks in a way and to play counters for it. So this is a bit of it's a really flawed argument. It's a bit misleading in the sense of just play cards that stop your opponent's cards. It's one thing to say that you should play hand traps that have generic application against a lot of decks, or to play cards that have generic application against a lot of decks. Cards like Triple Tactics Talent or Dark Hole, Raigeki, whatever. But are mainly targeted for specific combo decks, like of course Ash Blossom and like Ghost Ogre. Sure, they have applications against like Guru, but their main application, of course, is mainly targeted towards like those Hulk Fibrax combos. However, but when you're forced to run 3 to 9 copies or even 12 copies of a card in your main or side just to have an out to specific cards or plays, maybe that card should be addressed overall. Of course, cards like Halcyon Firebrax fall into this category, and of course, Mystic Mine. Additionally, can be said that this sort of argument can be used for any other sort of card in existence in regards to just play the out, idiot. If you're losing to Royal Oppression, just draw MST. If you're losing to Maxi, or you got Maxi on your turn, just play Called by the Grave. If you're losing to Topic Zexal, just play like Forbidden Chalice or Ciphering Gear Gamma. The issue with this argument, of course, is also you're under the assumption that those people that you're going to be playing against with your unfair card are always going to have the out, or going to be drawing into their outs, and you're not going to have any sort of like protection or negation for it. So, like, sure, you can Call by the Grave Max C, but what if they have Ghost Ogre? Sure, you can, like, negate, sure, they can, like, you can Ciphering Gear Gamma, the Utopic Zexal, but what if they have Solemn Strike? Sure, you can, like, MST, the fucking Royal Decree, Royal Depression. But what if it's just sitting behind an Animancipator board, and they just drew into one of their 3 copies that they just side deck in order for combo mirrors? Just because a card does have a counter does not make it fair in any sort of capacity. The second defense for that Mystic Mine, for Mystic Mine to exist in the game, is that Mystic Mine is a necessary counter to the current game of combo or Yu-Gi-Oh in general. So a lot of people have been saying this, where Mystic Mine is a card in which Mystic Mine is good for the game because it forces people to not play combo, forces people to not play like 40 cards, Unga Bunga, just all extenders. It forces people to play like these Twin Twisters and Cosmic and all these back. It forces people. It's good for the game. It's not real. It's not good for the game. Cards like Nibiru and Dark Ruler No More, they're definitely powerful cards that can easily shut down combo players' turn. But by no means within their completely isolated self are they win cons on their own. Like when you look at Dark Rule, like sure you can like Dark Ruler No More a player, but you literally cannot kill them on that turn because of Dark Ruler's restriction, as well as they still have a turn on their turn to sort of rebuild their board and sort of try and kill you again. Like, sure, you can Nibiru a combo player, but they can still end on at least a subpar board, and if they can't, you still have to out this huge-ass token. Yeah. Like, we can pretend that, like, Dark Ruler No Mores and, like, Nibiru's, like, restrictions or, like, drawbacks in the sense of, like, giving your opponent, like, a turn to live or, like, a token, respectively, is like on the same level as Mystic Mine being you yourself can't really do anything or play into your own Mystic Mine. But that's sort of like its own problem. Because like sure, like in theory, I'm assuming that Konami designed this card as a way for you could just use this card to buy time and just net you enough draws and resources over enough period of time to play through any established boards. Like maybe you'll draw like maybe you'll set like all your searchers and then like you'll draw like four monster extenders and a normal summon. And like after that you could just like sort of go off and sort of maybe attempt to break their board. Like maybe that's what Konami was going for. But we all know in reality people are just going to be using this card as a answer this card or literally lose the game through deck out or burn or like final countdown or some shit as some sort of instant win button. Like if you can establish a Mystic Mine 90% and like get some sort of protection against it, whether in archetype or you're just playing pure Mystic Mine like Jeff Leonard, like realistically not a lot of people, or if anyone, can realistically out it. Like, and even in like pure Mystic Mine, like God, like Mystic Mine, Field Barrier, Silent Wabi, Goddess Scold, set like a Judgment or Prohibition, like pass. Like, what breaks that? Like, is there any real intuitive gameplay going on? Is this even Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, Mystic Mine is not a card meant to counter a combo. It's a card meant to counter monsters in general. Even if you are playing stun combo. If you're playing monsters, Mystic Mine counters your deck. Again, Mystic Mine is just this oppressive card that fundamentally warps how people have been playing and building their decks. And once, like, you know, properly established and protected, is virtually unanswerable for the vast majority of decks. Is the card that does not promote, you know, intuitive gameplay and instead rewards like sacky and non-mechanically challenging gameplay. Ban Mystic Mine and give us our ban list on time, please, Konami. Thanks. See ya.